another barrel race. Again, it's just Mike and I this weekend with little Reba in the back. I actually have one of my students following us in their trailer. It's supposed to be both my students today, but unfortunately Ember couldn't make it. So today it's just going to be Allie, and it's going to be Allie's first time running her new horse. The same horse that we brought to Diamond 7 a few weeks ago. We're hoping that she'll enter it today, and we'll do a nice little lope through. And today I only brought Cookie. I was debating to bring Boo, but this is like a fun little like local show that my friend is hosting. They're doing a little buckle series, and I was going on back and forth about bringing Boo to it, but I decided I'd just save her for some of the bigger shows and whatnot. And we need to work on a few things with her first barrel, and I was like, it's not worth it today. But Cookie's definitely on the trailer to come. She needs to keep hauling and going to places, so we'll see how today goes. We had a lot of rain yesterday, so it was between either they were going to cancel today and move it till Friday, which none of us could make because this is a little bit of a drive, or they were going to postpone it today. So thankfully they did postpone, and they made the start time 2 o'clock versus 10 o'clock this morning. So we've been hitting traffic, and it's weird leaving this late in the day, but we're finally on the way there. We're about like 45 minutes out now. And they do have like polls here also, which Ember was going to do if she went. But we're just doing barrels. We're going to start off with some exhibitions, and then we'll see how these two go. It's really the day for the green beans. So we'll see how it goes. Thankfully, we have nice, warm, well, somewhat warm, sunny skies. And hopefully the wind has calmed down. It's supposed to be in the 50s. So we will see how it goes. It's going to be our first time in this arena, and hopefully have some fun.
Brooke.
There we go. To your hip and look. Keep going. Just go. Let her go. Push her through it. There we go. There. Good. Alright, so we're back on our way home. We're actually almost there because he reminded me I forgot to do the post-race vlog because I'm in a daze. But today actually went really good. Thankfully, again, the sun and everything today helped dry a lot of things out. Parking was really tight, but we were able to fit all the trailers in and everything. They had a good turnout, which was really nice. Reba is pooped in the back, and it was nice seeing everybody getting out and getting their horses ready for the season. But we start off with our expos, and I did Cookie through 3 expos. Leading up to the expos, she somehow managed to pull a shoe while we were warming up in the grass area. Thankfully, I saw it. So I got that. We went to our expos. We trotted through, which was good. She gave me a gorgeous lope through that I was super proud of. And we did one more time, just working on her spots a little bit more. And somehow during those 3, she pulled the other front shoe. So we came back to the trailer, had no front shoes, and she usually normally wears shoes. Allie went in and did her expos and had a little issue with Vegas. She was just a tad looky. And but I'm not too surprised. This is the second race we brought this horse to. First time they've entered. And she's only been off property to Oak Ridge, where we practice sometimes, my house, and Diamond 7 since we've had her. So Diamond 7 was the indoor, so there really wasn't as much to look at versus here. But once she kind of figured out she had to keep a little more leg on and keep her moving forward, she was much better. So they did really good. We were 15th and 16th back-to-back in the open. So I went with Cookie first, barefoot. And she actually came in a little harder than I intended. very confident going in and going to the barrels. So she got a little past the first, which messed up our line to the second coming off the backside, and had a wide backside of the second, but she really cleaned it up to the third, and we slowed her down just a tad more by the time we got to the third and set her up better. And she had a nice third and ran home really nice. And she ran like a 21.3 there. Again, that was just basically loping, but I was really happy with it. And the ground there was good and it held, but it was very much clay. Because of all the wetness, it was good to run in, but it was just very heavy. And I liked how she really handled the footing great. And then again, she went through there with no shoes on. So, again, it wasn't the most ideal situation for her, but she did really good. So I was really proud of her. Walked in like a champ, walked out really good. And then Allie went after me, and Vegas wanted to kind of lay down and run, and she went into the first. From my angle, I couldn't see how wide of a pocket she had. I'm assuming she gave her too much of a pocket, which is something we've been working on with her. And Vegas really wanted to work the first, and she kind of quit keeping her leg on her, so she turned back on the front side of her first, but had a really good second and third despite that. So they unfortunately had a no time in the open in the youth. But she rode her so much better than she did in the expos, and really rode her a little bit more aggressive and let her kind of run. You can tell this horse wants to run and wants to work, so they just need to figure each other out. This was their first time ever actually entering, and again, and like Allie sometimes is trying to figure things out with her and whatnot, and still work on herself. So despite everything, I think they did amazing, and I was really proud of the two of them. So it was a really good day. It was a successful day. Cookie ended up finishing, fourth in the 3D, third or fourth in the 3D, fourth in the 3D. It was only a 3D open race, so there was no 4D. If it was 4D, I think we would have been like second in the 4D or something like that. But not bad for her second race. First time he letting her kind of run a little bit more, and she ran home really nice too. So she just has a lot to put together. We keep working on things and working with her speed and working with her body control, as well as her mind on the ground, because we are still working on getting that under control a little bit more. But on the under saddle, she's great. Just on the ground, she has like no manners. So we're working on that a little bit right now. But otherwise, it was a really super successful day. I was debating to go to Diamond 7 next weekend with Boo. But right now, that's looking like I probably won't. Just because we actually have a family thing going on that weekend. And I'm trying to work on a few more things with Boo before the start of the season. So we might not go next weekend. But otherwise, we have 3 weeks, I believe, until the season officially starts, and 2 weeks till our first ranch show. So stay tuned for that. But it was a really successful day, and I'm really proud of how the horses handled the ground and how they did everything there despite losing 2 shoes. But it was really, really good, though. So we'll see you guys next time.